What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to make friends without using social media. It's funny, I've made videos, a lot of videos in the past about how to make friends using social media. Well, today I'm going to show you how to do it without it. Because I feel like, in today's times, even like, dating apps are becoming popular to the point where it's almost like just as normal to meet people on the internet as it is to meet them in person. So, it might even be more normal. I know it is, like, for me at this point. I've made so many internet friends that I've met first online and then in person. But let's just say, you want to meet people in person. You don't want to use the internet. You want to be old-fashioned with it and take a trip down nostalgia and actually talk to people. So I'm going to talk about that in this video. And the first thing that I recommend is the age-old just say hello. Okay. And this is also, by the way, how to do it in like a brand new territory. I'm actually considering getting a new apartment somewhere out here in California where I'm not going to really know too many people. So I'm going to have to be making friends, and I might I still do it anyway, but just say hi. It's pretty simple, right? You start off the conversation like, hey, how you doing? That's it. Hi, how you doing? And that becomes a lot easier when you recognize that, one, you're probably pretty interesting. Okay. If you're watching this video, you're probably between the ages of 16 to 27, maybe in your 30s. And you probably, if you've had at least like 16 years on this planet, you've had unique experiences, you're probably pretty interesting. But guess what? That doesn't even matter because people don't really care. I mean, people do care. They obviously care. But they more would rather talk about themselves, especially in the initial parts of the interaction. People would much rather talk about themselves and what they're interested in than you, because people care about themselves first and foremost. So, what that means is you just got to start asking good questions. If you're walking around, your neighborhood, your new neighborhood, maybe you're walking around a mall or something like that. You could just say hi and then just start a conversation. Why? And I think a lot of this helps is like justifying to yourself like why you're actually doing this. Because if you are like congruent with yourself, then people will feel that, right? So like if you just walk up to a random person, for whatever reason, just because you want to make new friends, and you just say, hey, how you doing? And they go, hi, how are you? And you go, oh, no, I'm good. I'm just saying hi. I just moved out here. I don't know. I'm literally just saying hi. What are you up to? Like that's literally the attitude that I would take. And then from there, it would just organically unfold like, oh, cool. So like, you like living here? What do you do? Cool. Nice. It also has this vibe of like, I am interesting. I don't need you to like partake in this interaction, but like, what's up, dude? Like, how you doing? Nice to meet you. It's just like talking and having a conversation for the sake of the conversation itself, right? And just also because you do have the intention to like meet new people and see if they'd be interesting adds to your circle. So just saying hello, recognizing that they are probably, an interesting person. If they've been on this planet for a certain amount of time, you probably are too. Doesn't necessarily mean that you guys align exactly on exactly what you want, but this isn't really talking, like this video isn't exactly about like making a targeted social circle as it is about just like meeting new and interesting people and sort of like getting some acquaintances in a new town, in a new city that you move to, right? Because you don't have to, like, a lot of my videos in the past about social circle and like making friends have been very targeted. It's like define the exact type of people you want. You want high value people, right? Well, this could be, you could just be friends with your neighbor, right? Like, why not? Make it feel a little bit more like home. You could be friends with like the cashier at the grocery store. You could be friends with the clerk at the whatever coffee shop, green juice place that you go to, the Erewhon, local Erewhon, right? You could be friends with everybody. So, yeah. Say hello, ask good questions, ask good questions about them, smile, right? And then have something to invite people to. This is big. If you do end up finding someone that you're like, you know what, I like this person. Maybe it's not the attendant at the gas station, but maybe it's, maybe it's someone that you just happen to be neighbors with and they're working on their laptop. They're wearing a nice watch out on their porch and you're like, oh, hey, what's up? What do you do? Like I do that. I do whatever you're doing. I probably do that too. Every Thursday night I host a dinner. It's a thinker dinner. I'm inviting a bunch of entrepreneurs and successful people around. You might be interested. Cool. What's your Instagram? What's your number? Cool. Exchange. Like that's the vibe that you want to have. It's like you can come if you want, but I don't need you. Like I know what I bring to the table, but I'm okay eating alone. So yeah, that's it. Have something to invite people to, and have it be regular, right? Could be a hike, could be, drinks, could be yoga class, could be mountain climbing, could be road trip. It doesn't have to be every week too. It could be once a month. Maybe it's a ski trip in the winter once a month. I got invited to one of those recently. I'm probably going to go on it. Sounds like a lot of fun. Create some form of content. So this one is basically on creating some form of content. Yeah, so I know I said like it's not using social media, but this isn't, I don't really think of this as like using social media to like meet people. It's more so just like creating, like write a blog, start a YouTube channel, but for you to just express yourself and to maybe even practice some communication skills and just talk about what you like. There's a guy in my mastermind named Jake, and he's a real estate agent. So like just make some videos offering advice about real estate, and you'll just start to develop a following. It might take like 6 months, but you might be quicker if you're doing it on TikTok. You can blow up really quickly. But if you just start putting up and out free value, people reach out to you, and they'll just, because they feel like a one-sided conversation. Like if you're just talking to them, like these videos, right? Like I'm just talking to you and you're not engaging. You want to engage back in the conversation. That's why some people comment. That's why a lot of people DM me after watching these videos, because I've just spoken to them, for like however long. Right now we're at 6.5 minutes. So people feel the need to reach out back to you if you become a content creator rather than mostly a consumer. And then the last one I'd say here is just to read How to Win Friends and Influence People. Some of the most basic social advice I can offer you, but it's still a life-changing book. I actually kind of want to reread it. The principles in that book are just so timeless, and it was one of the first personal development books that I ever read, and I loved it. And I might even grab it on Audible right now and just try it out and see if I have some fun with it. It's fun to just like go back to your original roots of where you came from in like terms of a learning perspective, like that first e-com course that you bought or that first, whatever, and just go back through it. You might, after the years that it's been sitting in your subconscious, like really click with it again. It'd be interesting to see how your experiences relate to it since the first time you consumed it. Maybe even watching some of my earlier videos that I put out like years ago on personal development. If you've been following this for a while, could be interesting. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment of what you want to see more of, what you don't want to see more of, and shoot me a message on Instagram if you'd like to join my private mastermind. It is a group of, it's going to be capped at 50 guys who are into growing their business, their social circle, their fitness. And I lead it 2 Zoom calls a week. It's lit. Direct message me the word mastermind on Instagram, and I will get back to you with a link to apply. All right. Talk soon. See you in the next video. Peace.